Alright guys, we are back in the garage for another video. If you're new to the channel, I use these videos to help keep you updated on the latest developments in our community, as well as discuss technical topics so that you guys have a better understanding of how our engines work. If you're interested in videos like that, be sure to subscribe because there will be a lot more coming out in the future. Now, speaking of subscribers, I do want to thank all of you for helping me reach 8,000 subs. This is a major milestone, like I pretty much say in all of these videos. I just want to really thank you all for supporting, subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. Every bit of engagement helps the channel grow. I really wasn't expecting to take this as seriously as I am, and now that we're kind of getting consistent content put out regularly, it's working really well. You know, I make most of my videos to be designed to be searched for, so if you guys have an issue or just want to learn about something, you can look up my video and it'll help get you educated on different topics. But for everybody that decided to subscribe and continues to watch every video I put out, like a TV show or something, I just really appreciate the support. So thank you guys for helping me hit this milestone. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is we are going to try to help the channel grow more with channel memberships. And I've been talking about it on Instagram and on here for a while. A couple posts, people got confused and were asking, you know, does this mean that the channel's going to cost money or something like that? No, that's not the case. I do realize a lot of you guys don't know how channel memberships work on YouTube, or maybe you just don't know any other channels that are doing memberships. So I do just want to explain how the channel memberships work and how we're going to use it on my channel. So hopefully you understand this is primarily a way to help give back to the community. So for those of you, again, that don't know, channel memberships are basically just like Patreon. Some of you might have seen some other channels that have a Patreon. They continue to make videos, upload just like normal. But if you want to support a little bit more, you can go to their Patreon, donate money every month, and they will give you some other perks in return for that. So YouTube basically integrated that into their native platform, and they're calling it channel memberships. In the same way, it comes with some standard perks. You get extra badges, emojis, like priority replies for your comments, and just different like YouTube features. But again, since I'm not a channel that just like vlogs and live streams all the time, I didn't feel like that would really translate well for our purpose and goals of this channel. So I actually got this all set up several months ago. I just never turned it on until I felt like I had a good idea of how I could use it well. And this is basically what we came up with. So channel memberships are turned on. They are $5 a month. If you look at the bottom of every video, there should be a join button next to my channel name. If you go to the channel, there should be a join button as well. And I'll also post a link in the description of all future videos. So if you guys are having issues finding the join button, or it's not showing on your app or whatever, then you can click on that button and see the different options and how it'll work. Now, outside of the basic YouTube perks, what I'm going to be doing is using the channel membership funds to buy upgrades, parts, and just support testing on the 340i. And I know it's been a while since I've updated you guys on the 340. It should be back on the road in probably about 2 weeks. So I'll be able to make an update then about everything that's been going on in the background. Sorry it's taken so long, but I think once we get that back on the road, it'll be the best opportunity to test a lot of different things, since it's still stock turbo, stock suspension, you know, very lightly modified at this point. I just think it's a good opportunity to test out different things that I can't do on the 440 since I've already gone so far with this car. Now, once we buy parts, upgrades, whatever, we'll create DIYs, test different things, and then once I'm done with it, I can take the parts off and give them back to channel members. So if you're one of the people that are supporting the channel for $5 a month, you'll be in the pool of people that can get an opportunity to get those parts. So for example, if I install a carbon fiber lip or interior trim, an intake, whatever the case might be, after I create my DIY testing dynos, draggies, whatever we want to do with it, I will take the part off, and then we'll pick a channel member that part will go to. Now, this will only work for things that make sense. So let's say I try certain types of software like BimmerCode, or if I'm paying for a dyno time to test like back-to-back runs for different setups or whatever. Obviously, that's not money that I can directly give back to the community, but for anything that makes sense, like I said, parts and different things that I can take off of the car and give back, I will be doing that over time. So hopefully that makes more sense. Again, I just wanted to wait to have a plan for the membership funds. I know some of you guys just want to donate money and support the channel regardless. Obviously, that opportunity is out there for you. If you want to send $5, you can still send a super thanks, super sticker. You can be a member for 1 month and then turn it right back off so you don't have to pay every single month or whatever you want. There are a lot of different options with how you can support using the memberships, but just keep in mind, I will have channel member only videos and posts where we can talk about what we want to use the funds for. So I can share how much money we've pulled together, decide, maybe 1 of 3 parts that we might want to put forward, and then we'll use that to make a future video. But none of like the DIYs or, informational videos will be members only. None of that's going to be different from how the channel works now. You can still subscribe, unsubscribe, share, search for videos, whatever you want with my regular content, exactly the same. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, I just wanted to put minds at ease for people that saw that. I know some people unsubscribed because they thought that I was just begging for money or whatever. That's fine too. I just think that this is a nice opportunity to accelerate how quickly the channel can grow, because there are a lot of things that I want to do, and I know there are a lot of things that you guys might want me to do, but it's just not in the cards yet. So by using this money directly for that, creating more content with it, I think we kind of get the best of both worlds, answer questions, test different things, and then I can give those parts back to channel members that are supporting the channel. Also, I want you guys to keep in mind, I know at this point we have 8,000 subs and somebody's doing the math, like $5 a month, that's thousands of dollars every month. We can test turbo kits and wide body kits and all this stuff. It's not going to get there very soon. I can guarantee you that. So for initially, we're probably going to be working mostly with mods that are like $100 or less. There are still plenty of things that fall into that category that we can do with the channel, and hopefully creating those videos and showing how the process works, giving things back to the community will help motivate other people that are interested to also join, become channel members, and then eventually we might be able to work up to something that's $200 or whatever the case may be down the road. But just, kind of curb your enthusiasm there. Don't expect this to be some crazy build coming up with the 340. Again, I really don't plan on going with any crazy power upgrades on that car. I want to keep it relatively stock so that we can take things, put them on and off, and do some really good back-to-back comparisons. And with the automatic transmission and all of that, it should just be more consistent for that kind of testing. So yeah, again, hopefully this answers all of your questions. If you do have any more, definitely leave a comment and I will get back to you guys. Again, a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far. We're getting closer to 10,000 subs, so hopefully we can hit that before the end of the year. But the videos will keep coming out. I have a lot of ideas for things that I already want to test on the car, and we'll just kind of see how things go over the next couple months. Hopefully I'll be able to try out some things and create some new content soon. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps. And if you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below.